We are invested in exploring the limitless potential of human geniusness. And geniusness comes in all shapes and forms. It comes in all different art forms. And today we are not here to talk about limitations. We are not here to talk about challenges. We are not here to talk about how to fix things. We are here to talk about how to celebrate what our loved ones can do. And I'd like to introduce our first speakers. First up will be Mr. Grant Manier. Grant is an artist. He channeled his love of ripping paper into collage art masterpieces, and then into writing storybooks for children about the environment and recycling, and then becoming a public national speaker of the highest caliber. And he will be introducing Dr. Temple Grandin. Dr. Grandin is a revolutionary animal science professor. She has not only revolutionized the animal science world, but she has revolutionized the autism community with her forward-thinking ideas. So without further ado, please welcome Grant Manier, followed by Dr. Temple Grandin.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, if you've heard about me or read about me, you know that I live with autism, the label. But I do have other labels. I am an artist, author, illustrator, and public speaker. Thank you. I tell my story through art. My art is a form of therapy for my anxieties. As an eco-artist, I cut and tear thousands of pieces of recycled paper materials to create my beautiful eco-art masterpieces. I use very little paint, if any. Mom told me I had autism when I was 8 years old, and since then, we've learned to live with it and rise above it, because being left behind was not an option in my house. When I was 13 years old when my mom and I first heard Dr. Temple Grandin speak out about building on talents and gaining work skills. Ever since then, my mom lives and breathes by what she calls Dr. Temple Grandin's golden rules. Teach them manners, teach them to work, build on their skills, and more golden rules as I got older. I became a professional artist, I think, when Dr. Temple Grandin said I was, or when I sold my first eco art piece for $6,400. Yeah. Thank you. Although I have sold my art for thousands of dollars to art collectors, I've heard that this is not a guaranteed income. You know the phrase, starving artist. So I've been told to have a plan B, just in case, because maybe the art economy could collapse. I could become ill, or worse, lose my mother. If I didn't have my mother as my manager, you probably never would have heard of me or my eco art. At an early age, we've been told that I have a hidden talent for art. So my mom seized the opportunity and showed my art to the people, but she knew very little about the art world. But she followed her heart, and now, well, look at me now. Thank you. Thank you. Many loving people have been preparing me towards my independence. I will continue my art. I will continue to develop my skills, continue my education, and I've already started a plan B. I got a part-time job at Staples. Thank you. I enjoy working outside the house. Plus, I do need a break from art from time to time, so I don't get burned out. I meet new friends, I'm developing skills, job skills, and I'm taking Uber to work back and forth as I'm working towards my license too. We also have a successful art and literacy outreach program, teaching children and adults to recycle and create eco-art like mine. Plus, reading our new children's book, Grant the Jigsaw Giraffe, Different is More, which features a new dyslexia font. Dr. Temple Grandin wrote the foreword for the book, and yes, it is my personal story, but with a twist. I'm a giraffe named Grant, and my mom's a giraffe too. Hey, Mom. In 1 year, we sold over 12,000 books and received a Children's Award for Media and Communications Portraying Differences. We have a series of books coming out this fall called Grant the Jigsaw Giraffe and Friends. Our next book coming out is called Tori Struggles to Read. She's a little red panda who wants to be a cook, but she has a hard time reading the cookbooks because of her dyslexia. Our stories are about animals with disabilities like autism, dyslexia, bullying, epilepsy, and more. These stories are about friends I have met along my personal journey. With mentors, they rise above their differences and embrace their talents. For their story, they receive royalties from their book. I am using my platform to help others. To date, I have raised over $250,000 for great causes with my art. Thank you. I am on a new journey. I'm traveling with my art books towards my new friend, the Jigsaw Giraffe mascot, my buddy, and he'll be here during the lunch period, so look forward to seeing him. Acceptance, awareness, and money to help my fellow artists and great causes. So, our future is brighter because of people like Dr. Temple Grandin advocating for our rights. So, before I go, Temple, I know I said this before, you are my mentor, and I am proud to be your legacy. There you go.
The other thing I've really enjoyed seeing is how Grant has blossomed over the years. You know, probably 10 years ago, he wouldn't have been able to get up here and talk. Getting that job at Staples helped him to get more and more skills. We've got to get kids out doing things.